We never do it.
So let me share something with the listeners, because I think this is pretty cool, and it's piggybacks up on what you just said for 29 years. It was actually cool. First of all, I didn't realize how much Stephen A. Smith is lack of courage when I'll use that, lack of courage when he's in Jerry Jones's face, and how soft he is with Jerry, as opposed to First Take when he's giving it to the Cowboys and the Cowboy fans. Different tune, by the way, watching him live. But he did bring up a couple interesting facts, and I think it's important to bring out here. You know, he asked about the culture, and DeMarcus Ware was sitting with them, and Michael Irvin, the playmaker, was sitting there too. And one of the big questions that I thought was pretty interesting was, hey, Jerry, when you had guys like this, and he pointed to Ware, and he pointed to Irvin, and he said, when you had guys like this, do you have guys in that locker room that have the heart that these guys did, that the want to win? Do you have guys there? He called them out, and that's a pretty tough question if you listen to it, because what is Jerry supposed to say? If he says no, then he called out his team in the locker room before Monday Night Football, and if he says yes, then you wonder why they suck, right? So he's in this hard place or whatever, and he twisted the story, and believe it or not, if you listen to this, listen to a live or record it, he brought up Micah Parsons. And it was kind of funny when he said that. He twisted it, and he said, on the hottest day in Texas, August day in Texas, he looked at Irvin, he looked at Ware. He said, you would have never seen these guys laying on a training table at a game time. In other words, their heart, and their drive to win, and you could see Ware and Irvin wearing it on their sleeves. There was a different mentality there. And the point of the story was this: Jerry, have you made this complex, Jerry World, too nice for them? Are they too comfortable? And that was the question.
I'm just saying that you just told everybody that I was right a couple weeks ago when we talked about we take the 90s Cowboys versus today's Cowboys. 110%. You're taking 90s Cowboys over today's Cowboys. And I love how you just kind of set yourself up for that. That's what happened. That's just what happened.
I said our offense is just as good.
No, it's not. Not even close.
That's what I said.
Not even close. Not even close. Not even close.
We're not going back to last week's show, but that's what I said.
No, it was 2 weeks ago, but it's all right. All I'm saying, the point was these guys that are in this locker room, these like the Mike Parsons with all these distractions with the podcast he does, everything else, is not what it was back in the 90s. So again, it's kind of apples and oranges a little bit, because these kids' mindsets are so different today. But the thing is, for me, I think Parsons was committed to this team. I think he is a top pass rusher in the league. He's a rare talent in the NFL, and we gave up him for two first round picks in Kenny Clark. And Kenny Clark, like Jerry promised, he's going to help stop the run. We're still almost dead last in stopping the run. Nothing changed. Now we're getting Quentin Williams. I hope he does help stop the run, but we still have to stop the pass on third down. I don't think it's going to happen. We're in the same spot we were a week ago.
You don't want to focus. You don't want to focus. I'm not saying we're not in the same spot. You don't want to focus on the bigger picture.
Keep Kenny Clark.
This is gone.
And Quentin Williams for next year.
No, Kenny Clark.
We sent Osa to extension too. Osha got a lot of money. Osa got a lot of money too.
So he'll be good.
Three.
He'll work inside with Quentin.
He sucks.
He'll be fine. Listen, you keep on missing it. The deal with these deals is not about just this year. I want it too, brother. I want instant gratification, and I want to be a playoff team this year. But it's just not in the cards. These deals are bigger. We're hoping to do something in the draft. We're hoping to build a nucleus around Quentin, and that's what we're doing. We didn't go and try to win this year.
We've been promised every year that it's going to change, and we're building a culture, building a dynasty. We're not even close. The Patriots beat us, and they were a dynasty like 5 years ago, and now they're back. They're 6-2. We're a laughingstock in the NFL. We're as good as the Jets and the Jaguars, like we were saying. The Jets and the Jaguars had more recent success than we have in 30 years. At least they went to a conference championship game. We haven't been there in 30 years. It's insane.